Mukherjee and you're watching me on Diaries channel. I'm a Bengali. You might be a Marathi. You might be speaking Rajasthani, Gujarati, Telugu, Tamil, or you might be an Assamese. But it doesn't matter. You know why? Because at the core of our heart, हम अनेक हैं, पर फिर भी हम एक हैं. And reiterating that very line, okay, again and again into our minds is none other than हमारे दिल का टुकड़ा, the very own, our very own, Ayushmann Khuranna.
Thank you, Manjari. Thank you for the beautiful introduction. Khub bhalo.
Thank you. Thank you. From Article 15, be it actually Vicky Dona this time, then Anek, there's this theme that I've seen constantly in all your movies. You always started conversations about topics which are very taboo in nature. We don't want to talk about them.
Yeah.
We don't want to address them. Is it a like kind of a want because you have the platform, you have to start it? Is that thing like this is wrong within my society? I need to change it.
I believe I'm not an activist. I'm just an actor. But the cinema for change really excites me. I endorse cinema for change. I really want to add some value through cinema because it just excites me. That's me as a person. And Anek is one such film which is disruptive and need of the hour. It's relevant. It's very important.
I think it's very important. Like right now, at least with the ongoing conversations, yes, it is. And while I was looking at your characters, I was looking at the trailer and then I was thinking back on all the characters that you have done. And one thing I realized that your characters have a growth in them. Or even Chandigarh Pare Ashiki, there's a growth in it, there's a very complex realization. And that realization changes the character from within. But I want to know, after doing so many complex characters, so much of growth, has it changed Ayushmann Khuranna as an actor and a personality?
I'm still going. I'm still learning. Because since I've done like Article 15, I still have to know a lot about casteism. I've done films on LGBT where I still need to learn a lot about LGBT community. Same goes with Anek, I need to learn about Northeast. Though of course, when you do a film, you are solely focusing on your character and of course the basics of the research matter. But everything is so deep, you can't be just learning everything in those 50 days of shoot or prep. So it's an ongoing process. So it's Anek also, I think Anek is not like homogeneous. Northeast is not a homogeneous entity. It is a mixture of like 8 states and every state has different identity, culture, language, tribes. It's really complex.
Wow, super. And I think that is what excites me more, even to understand what this all thing is about. And that is why I'm very excited to watch it. Okay. Moving along, you were talking about still growing as Ayushmann Khuranna. But is there that one character which doesn't want to leave you, which you feel has really impacted you in a way for a long time?
Couple of films. One is a lot of films. Bala. I think I gave my all with Bala. Though my headline is not receiving, but it was such a complex character.
Yes.
And another, it is slightly diverse, learning piano or maybe, putting an act or doing the social experiment of, pretending to be blind.
Yes.
And Article 15. I think they impacted these movies.
I think that movie impacted me also.
Yeah.
Yes, very deeply. And I think my favorite would be Bala. There was a lot of self-acceptance and a lot of self-love that I understood, and I really understood the meaning of it through Bala. And somewhere do you think in today's time though, I see people talking about it so naturally. Do you also feel that they are somehow, merging the line between self-acceptance and selfishness? Somewhere we have lost it. Somewhere we have become a little selfish about ourselves, that we've stopped being kind to others as well.
Self-love is very important for sure, but being selfish is something else. But if you don't love yourself, it's very difficult for you to love somebody else. So your own mental health is very important. So there's again a thin line. But जैसे बोलते हैं ना, fly करते हुए airplane mode, put on your mask first before helping your child or helping the other person. It's exactly like that. You need to love yourself first. And if you are one with yourself, then you start loving the other person. And you still have love for that person. Otherwise, you are just a complex person. So I think it's okay to be selfish once in a while, but it should not be. You should not be like go into the darkness or maybe yeah, cannot hurt anyone basically.
Okay.
Selfish for one yourself. That's self love for me, but you can't be hurting people. Yeah.
You have done a lot of genres. Right now, you're also doing action. You've done, the spy, and then there's a lot of other socially moving movies also that you've done. But there's that one genre that you've never tried, and you think you won't be able to try as well. Like you want to steer clear of
Anything which is regressive, but that's not a genre.
it. Yeah.
But again, the hardcore commercial, it can go regressive. If
yes.
I'm playing a dark character or I'm playing somebody who's negative, I cannot justify myself that why am I a criminal or negative. So I think I'll never do that. That's the only thing. Otherwise, I've tried my hand with action in this film, but this is not an action film, it's a political drama. My next film, Action Hero, is a hardcore action film. I never thought I'd be doing that kind of action. So that was quite challenging. So all the boxes are ticked, I guess.
Okay. Have you tried horror?
I've not tried horror.
Yeah, because I've seen all of it since.
Yeah. I'll try. That's
Okay. Okay. I'll be waiting for that.
Okay.
I love horror.
Alright.
Okay. And the last question I have to ask you. We are a very diverse country. Language is the biggest barrier that we keep talking about and discussing. There's no end to that discussion. All I want to ask is, do you think so many languages at one place unites us? Or you have this unique space where everyone can coexist? Or do you think it's a barrier?
We've been coexisting since time immemorial.
Exactly.
And this is the time when South films are doing better. And they have accepted the entertainment beyond languages. So I think it's all cool. In this country, we cannot just put one language at the forefront. We have to respect and love each and every language, every culture.
And I think this is what we need to say to each other as well, that it's all cool. And that's all we need to say, and we need to coexist with each other, with respect. That is the biggest thing. And I think Anek teaches us that somewhere.
Yeah, it does.
I want to assume that it does.
Of course it does. It's all about inclusivity, yeah.
Exactly. And Ayushmann, thank you for being so warm, so humble, and always my favorite. I love you.
Thank you, Thank you so much.
And before we leave, I just have to say that, like Ayushmann Khuranna has said, I think we all need to try being that someone who adds a little bit of value to life on this earth.
Thank you.
Okay, that would be all from me, Manjari Mukherjee, on Pop Diaries channel. And until you watch Anek and this interview, and you keep watching it again and again, please like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to click on the bell icon.